Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the much anticipated auction here today, number 1 at 26 to 28 Maroo Street, here in the heart of Hughesdale. My name is Jonathan Eves. I will be your auctioneer here this afternoon. Accompanying me here today is, of course, a number of our staff via Zoom here today. There is obviously a few of the staff members in the background on their phone helping with your bids and offers for this incredible property in Maroo Street. My name is Jonathan Eves. I will be your auctioneer. Of course, we represent Ray White Estate Agents and auctioneers of 7 to 9 Atherton Road, Oakley, your most local and active estate agents. Of course, selling on behalf of our vendors here today, this incredible property, which we'll touch on very, very shortly. But the certificate title reference volume is 10662, folio 592, being lot number 1 on plan of subdivision 504698U. Now, the goods we're selling today with today's property buyers, that purely means what will be remaining with this incredible property. They include all floor fixed coverings and fittings of a permanent nature. The price, we'll shortly determine that within the next 10 to 15 minutes. We're calling for a 10% deposit on the fall of the hammer here today, and settlement, preferred settlement being, of course, 30 to 60 days. But I know there's a couple of you that have asked for alternative settlements, which we're happy to honour on today's auction. Of course, that's all the sort of the particulars of sales out of the way. Obviously, the auction will be conducted according to the rules, and any additional conditions that were made available prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules do prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property once the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Of course, the vendors do have a reserve price, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits other bidders attempting to prevent those from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words that I'll use in the card I'm making on behalf of vendor are vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. So very straightforward particulars of sale, extremely straightforward auction rules here today, so we shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Well, ladies and gentlemen and buyers, before we get down to the business of hand, and of course, the business of hand is congratulating both purchaser and vendor on the successful sale of this magnificent property. It would certainly be light of us not just to say a few brief words as to why it should be yours. Now, when we're talking Maroo Street, we're talking absolutely A-grade real estate. This street has premiered some of the most ecstatic prices that Hughesdale has had to offer. There have been comparable sales of family homes in the area selling in excess of $2.6 million. So that goes to show you the strength and the position that this street holds within the Hughesdale marketplace. But what you're buying is you're buying A-grade real estate, a great single-level unit or townhouse, in my opinion, walking distance to all the amenities you can be after. It gives you the pure open, like lock and door, open up the property, you move in, you don't have to spend a cent on it. Yes, there's some improvements that everyone can add to every single property, but at the end of the day, you've got a great property in which you can pick up and move into in whatever settlement term that you've requested before today's auction. But you're buying a property that offers a little bit of a difference. You've got a separate living area as opposed to the kitchen meals area. You've got 2 living areas, which is ecstatic. You're at the front of the block, which means you get your own garden, your own privacy, everything like that out the front. Buyers, it is just amazing from this position. But buyers, it's the location that's second to none. As I've touched on, Maroo Street being one of the premier streets of Hughesdale. But why it is a premier street is because the blocks are massive. They're tightly held at the best of times, but you're a 5-minute walk, if not less, to Chatty Shopping Centre. You've got wines on Poth, no further than a 5-minute walk as well from this location. Hughesdale train station, the lovely coffee shop just down the corner. It's all here for you. And if you couldn't get your hair cut through, obviously, the isolation period, well, there was a dog groomer down the road that you could get your hair cut if you had the shaggy top. So, buyers, it is all here for you. And, of course, walking distance to the delights of Oakley Central, with Eden Mall, with cafe and cake shops on every single corner, a stone's throw from this location. The Oakley markets, which are superb to be buying all your organic foods and veggies as well from this particular position. It is a great location to be buying into. It's an exciting location, and there is so much more scope to be done, because the great thing about it is that the government is consistently talking about having a tram route running all the way down in on road from Caulfield train station finishing out the front of Chatty Shopping Centre. Now, if that's the case, you're not only going to have great public transport via, obviously, the train stations, but you're also going to have buses as well, which is perfect for you. And on top of that, you're possibly going to have a tram network as well. So, buyers, it is super exciting where we're buying into. So, buyers, if you're the smart brigade here today, you're the ones that are pre-approved, ready to go. Let's buy some A-grade real estate. We're here today and the property is now. Interest rates are at an all-time lowest at the moment, so now is the time to capitalise because money is cheap. Just Google at the moment, property market New Zealand after lockdown. It is consistently saying boom. And we're expecting 2021 to be just as exciting as the end of 2020. So buyers, it's like the Melbourne Cup. Let's get it open and done. Open up the gates. Hoping better offer to get us away here today. We're there to sell if you're here today to buy. In your hands, buyers. Hoping better offer. Where do we go from here? I don't mind where we start. Of course, it's where we finish. 880,000. Welcome to the bidding and bang, we're off. At 880,000, as Bruce McAvaney says, we're running down the back straight. At 880,000 now, what do we say? Buyers, round it to 900 if we can. At 880,000 now, there's one in it at the moment. Love the second horse on top. At 880,000 now, make it 9 if you can, buyers. 900,000 now. At 900,000 bid there now, let's go 20 if we can. At 900,000 bid there now, let's go 20,000 buyers. There, 2 in it, love a third. At 900,000 now, let's go to 920. At 900,000 now, what do we say? Buyers, good opportunity, sensational location such as this. At 900,000 the bid there now, what do we say? At 9's the bid there now, what do we say? 20 on top. At 900,000 now. First time they're calling it 900,000. Twice in the call at 900,000, what do we say? Buys. Third, final call at 900,000. You're all sold. All finished and done. Surely not. At 900,000 to bid. At 900,000 now, what do we say? 20,000 buys. At 9's the bid there now, what do we say? 20. At 900, I'll work with the 10. At 910's the bid at 20. At 910,000, let's go 20 buys. At 920, or let's go 30. Surprise an auctioneer. Or round it to a cool million. I don't mind. At 910,000 now, what do we say? At 910. At 910,000, let's go 30 buys. At 910,000 now, clearly been offered at 10. The bid there now, 30 beats it. At 910 now. At 910,000 now, in or out buys. At 910,000, I need to know. At 910,000, be an exciting auction. Get amongst it now. With just over 100 viewers at the moment, this is the time to be getting excited. At 910,000, first time they're calling at 910. Twice in the call at 910,000, in or out at 910,000. Third, final call at 910,000. All sold, all finished and done at 910,000. Surely not. Think about the location. Think about the lifestyle that you get from a Maroo Street address at 910,000. We should see 920,000. At 920, who's the bid with now, Chris? At 920,000. At 920,000. At 920 now. At 920,000, where are we at? At 920,000. At 920, the bid there now. What do we say, buyers? At 920, who's the bid with Chris? At 920,000. At 920,000, what do we say, 30 or 40? At 920 now, what do we say, buyers? At 920 now. First time they're calling at 920. Twice in the call at 920,000. Terrific opportunity. Third, final call at 920,000. All sold, all finished and done. At 920,000, Tommy, in or out? At 920,000, what do we say? I suggest going 40 if you can. At 920,000 now. There's a few of you that are registered. There's 6 all up. You're holding back. This isn't the time to do so. You do need to push harder at 920,000 because you know what? You can't see you all living there together. At 920,000, in or out? At 920, the bid there now. Let's go 30 or 40. At 920,000 now, what do we say? At 920,000 now, let's get excited, buys. At 920,000 now, let's go 30 or 40. At 920, first time they're calling at 920. Twice in the call at 920,000. Third, final call at 920,000. You're all sold. I'm happy to wait. It's a strange auction, I know, but all of you are holding back, and there's the same conversations happening in the background. I can just hear at the moment. At 920,000, you're all waiting, but buyers, you do need to bid to get us there. At 920,000, what are we going to do, buyers? At 920, the bid there now. Let's go 30 or 40. At 920,000. Need to know, need instructions. You do need to bid to buy real estate. At the end of the day, this is a non-referral auction. There is no half-time break. We're not going to be chatting with the vendors. 950,000 online bid. At 950,000, welcome to bidding, and bang, there we go. At 950,000, let's go 70 buys. At 950,000 now, let's go 70 buys. At 950,000, welcome to bidding, Debbie. At 950,000, 70 beats it. At 950,000 now, let's go 70 buys. At 950,000 now, what do we say? At 950,000 now, let's go 70 buys. At 950, the bid there now, where do we go, buys? At 950,000. First time they're calling it 950,000. Let's get serious. Let's buy some real estate. Twice in the call at 950,000. Third, final call at 950,000. We're holding, don't worry. At 950,000 now, what are we going to do, buys? At 950,000, let's get amongst it. I know that there's 3 of you still that haven't participated. This is the opportunity. You do need to bid to buy. At 950,000, what do we say? At 950 now, what do we say? 70 buys. At 950,000 now, where do we go from here now, buys? At 950,000 now, where do we go? 3 of you in it. Love the other 3 to get involved. At 950,000 now. First time they're calling it 950,000. Twice in the call at 950,000. Third, final call at 950,000 now. What do we say, buys? At 950 now, what are we saying, Eddie? I haven't forgotten about you. At 950,000, what are we doing? At 950,000 now, bid away now, what do we say? At 950, Lee, what are we doing? At 950,000, think about the opportunity. Think about the location we're in. I'll take the 10 at 60. At 960, the bid there now. At 960,000 now, let's go 70 buys. At 960,000 now, let's go 70 buys. Where are we going now? At 960, 70 now. At 70, the bid there now. What do we say? 80 buys. At 970,000 now. At 70 now, what do we say at 80? At 970,000 now, let's make it 80 if you can. At 970,000 now, let's put on the market selling. At 970,000, get excited. This is when you should all come out. At 970,000, let's go 80. At 970,000, we sell away. No further bidding here today. At 970,000 now, bid away now. What do we say? At 970, the bid there now. First time they're calling it 970,000, we sell. Lee, we're on the market and selling. At 970,000, push it to 80. At 970,000, go 80. At 970,000, let's make it at 80 if you can. At 970,000, first time they're calling it 970, surely not. Twice in the call at 970,000. Third, final call at 970,000. We're on the market and selling. Exactly. We're at 970. We sell away. No further bidding here today. At 970,000. This is the moment. What are you doing, Debbie? You need to push at 970,000. At 970 the bid there now. Let's go 80. At 970, Debbie. At 970,000. Let's go 80 if you can. Is it 970,000? Need to know. At 970 the bid there now. Let's go 80 buys. Let's push that little bit harder. I'm going to hold. Don't worry. We will hold. At 970,000, what do we say, buys? At 970,000, just selling away. At 970,000, we sell today. No further bidding here today. At 970,000, we're on the market. At 970,000, in or out, need to know. At 970,000 now. First time they're calling it 970,000. Think about it. Properties in Maroo Street don't come up all that often. This is probably a 20-year wait before the next one pops up. At 970,000, make it 980 if you can. Twice in the call at 970,000. Third, final call at 970,000. 80, love it. At 980,000. At 980 is the bid. At 980,000. Geez, I haven't eaten lunch all day. 85, at 985. But you're going to make me wait all that time, use all that energy. I wish the heart rate monitor was on me now. You can check it's going about 1 million beats a minute at 985,000. But viewers are a homeowner at home. There's certainly a buyer at home. Your heart rate will be going harder than mine. At 985, let's go 990 if you can. At 985,000, make it 990 if you're more comfortable in fives. We'll go brick by brick if we have to. At 985's the bid. At 990, what do we say? At 985,000, we sell today. No further bidding at 985. We're calling it 3 times. First time they're calling it 985. Twice in the call at 985. Third, final call. At 985, we sell away. No further bidding. Are we going 990? At 985, 990, Lee. What do we say? 990. Push it to 990. This is an opportunity of 990. Just confirm it at 990. I love it. Let's get there to 1 million first. So let's go 999. Let's get there. At 990,000, push it to 999 if that's the comfortable figure. At 990,000. 95,000. At 95, don't listen to an auctioneer. I'm just calling it as I come. At 995's a bid. Let's round it to 999 buys, or let's get to the million. It could be the preconceived limit. Whoever gets to 1 million first wins, I reckon. At 995,000, what do we say, buys? At 995's a bid. We sell away. No further bidding here today. But just remember, buys, it's only $738,000 US dollars. At 995's the bid. At 995's the bid there now. What do we say, buys? At 995's the bid. First time they're calling it 995,000. We sell now. Twice in the call at 995,000. Third, final call. 999? 999's the bid. Welcome back at 999,000. What are we going to do, buyers? At 999's the bid. We're getting there a little bit quicker. Now, you've got two options. You either round it to the first 1,000 or you go 999 at the end. At 1,000 if you like. Your option is there. Stamp duty savings if you want them. But at the end of the day, if you want to buy the property, suggest million. Welcome to the bidding at $1 million now. 1 million now. Welcome back at $1 million, and let's get there, buyers. At $1 million now, what do we say? $1,000,005. At $1 million a bid there now, what do we say, buyers? And see you later. At $1 million a bid there now, good to see you, Zoe. At $1 million a bid. At $1 million now, what do we say? $1,000,005. At $1 million now, what do we say, buyers? First time we're calling it $1 million. Come on, buyers. Twice in the call at $1 million now. We're selling today, no further bidding. You have to bid online now if you want to buy this property. At $1 million now, we sell today. At $1 million now, we sell away. No further bidding here today. We cannot accept any late bids. At $1 million now, we sell. First time they're calling it $1 million. Twice in the call at $1 million. Third, final call at $1 million. You're all silent, all finished and done. We sell away. Cannot accept any late bids. At $1 million, we're selling today. No further bidding. Once, twice, third, final call. Lee on the phone. Any movement at all. We're selling now. Cannot accept any late bids. We're holding at $1 million. We're selling now. Cannot accept any late bids. At $1 million, we sell today. No further bidding. Once in the call at $1 million. Twice in the call at $1 million now. We're selling now. Cannot accept any late bids. Third, final call at $1 million. We're selling now. Cannot accept any late bids. Definitely out clear on the dashboard. We're selling. We're selling. Sold. Congratulations. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Thank you for attending another successful Rayward Oakley auction. We look forward to seeing you next time, which will begin in in about 30 minutes' time. See you soon. Nice. So I've just sent her through the contracts now, so she's just getting it all signed on her end.